But you brought up a bunch of negatives. I think the biggest negative we have to talk about is these claims. They're so high that you have to believe that, one, Jay Powell knew when he spoke yesterday, and two, maybe it lights a fire under those people in Congress who are still jabbering. I mean, come on. How many people have to be laid off, David, before they say, you know what, we better move on this?
I know. Not to mention those numbers, I think, on people falling into poverty yesterday, or what is at least described as that. We're talking about millions and millions of people. We talk about it every morning. The juxtaposition, of course, of the market, which is surging yet again, Jim, to higher and higher levels. The NASDAQ, of course, has been an incredible performer this year, but the S&P aiming for another record high, you see at the bottom of the screen. You juxtapose that with the suffering that's going on in this country, and a lot of people can say, well, I don't get it. I just don't get it.
I've had spoke with Dave Calhoun last night from Boeing, and it's really interesting. This is not just a tale of two cities. I mean, you have people who have means who are going to get money from the government and have gotten money from the government, and they are itching to travel. And people are starting to think right now, David, when we get vaccinated, these people will travel the world, though it's pent-up demand. And then we have other people who, for $600 that comes to them, I mean, they're looking and they're saying, okay, soup, maybe Christmas, maybe a Christmas turkey. Yes, David, I'm talking about Bob Cratchit. So we've got the Cratchits, and then we got the Scrooges. The Scrooges don't mean to be Scrooge, but they don't know what else to be.
I know, and it's hard not to. Yeah, right. That said, Jim, if we do get the $900 billion, let's call it that, even though it won't include, of course, aid to state and local governments, and it does get out fairly soon, is that seen as a positive, again, for what we end up talking about a great deal for the economy and for the stock market, broadly speaking, as well?
I think that it's going to be part one. I think that when President-elect Biden gets in, it will be part two. So I believe that what's happening is people are saying, wait, we're going to get the $900 billion, but that's already in the market. But it's a second order, a second dollop that is targeted in the market. No. I've got Brian Moynihan on tonight from Bank of America, and he's talking about targeted stimulus and how great it would be. This one's not targeted. This is just, I believe, good. The next one could be great for the people who really need it. So if we do get the second one, David, we haven't gone up enough. There's more room. And that's how I'm approaching it.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.